Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is super bright right now. It's a really interesting, incredibly sunny time. So, perfect time for us. Let's see if I can find a place where I'm not getting major shadows. Hopefully, it's going to balance itself out in just a second. Usually, it'll readjust. Today, we're going to talk about this very fiery full moon, the full moon in Leo and all of the things around it. This is a time that I liken to moving from a cycle of if you felt like you've been wishing and hoping for things into moving into a cycle of deep, connected creativity where you know that you are creating things. So let's see about what we can do to adjust this. Um, Maybe not a lot. Hopefully it'll click into a normal thing, but how close do I need to get or far away? This usually balances itself out. Well, we will do with what we have, what we will. So today, the key here is fire. And the other key here is an awakening of forward motion and so much amazing energy. So the full moon in Leo, one of the best things about this full moon, and again, this light is very much a very much symbolic of what this actually is. This full moon is a supercharger of energy, tons of fire, tons of passion, and also this full moon is confident, magnetic. It's making amazing things happen. I'm trying to see. Oh, maybe if I move this way. Let's see. That's a little bit better. So not really. um, let's see, maybe if I move back, if I move forward, it's challenging. I'm just getting blown out by light right now. And so we're going to just roll with it and see where it takes us. It's about 85 degrees in Los Angeles right now, which is incredibly welcome, but we usually don't have this much sun pouring in. I've done lots of these in the morning and it's never been so bright. And that is the kind of energy that's happening right now. So even if this looks crazy to you, because I'm like really blown out in light, let's say it's part of the themes of what we have happening right now. We have Venus, Mars, and Vesta together. Usually, if any of this happens, it happens for a short period of time. We're going to have Venus, Mars, and Vesta together and I'm going to tell you what that means, for months, 2 months, about 2 months. And this has already started a bit. It usually doesn't happen for more than like a small period of days. This is months of this energy where Venus, the planet of love, the planet of money, the planet of beauty, the planet of all things to do with value and what you value, coming together with Mars, which gets things done, that success feeling, the momentum, the forward motion, coming together with Vesta, which has to do with your inner sparkle, your inner light, all the light pouring in, your feeling of your internal power, and also your home, the goddess. It's the asteroid that is related to the goddess of hearth and home. So you've got all of your home in the spotlight, all of your inner fire in the spotlight, all of your sparkle and your glow and your radiance, which I think we're getting like ultra symbolic with all the light coming into me right now. And also all of this beauty and love and wealth and abundance, all of this energy together for months now, as we have this full moon on Wednesday, Wednesday the 16th. So where does this all take us? We're going to talk today about showering your home with love, showering you with love, bringing more love into your life in all ways, and creating amazing things from this place. So now, when we have fire, fire can make quick changes. When we have a full moon, we have release of things that we don't need or want. And so, right now, it's about really following your heart, eliminating the things that are in the way, anything that feels like it's in the way, especially emotionally, so that you can get into a place where you are living in more of your personal passion. So I'm still going to try to adjust this. I'm really trying. I wonder what it looks like to you guys. Does it look really wild? Like, am I just like one big wash of light? If I am, there's really nothing I can do about it right now. So we're just going to go with it. So now, what is it? Where is it that you can follow your heart more? Where can you follow your heart more? Where can you follow your passions more? Where can you tap into more of what it is that is truly for you? A lot of this time has to do with developing your talents, your skills, your building more skills, wisdom, knowledge, knowing what you know, and really standing in your power. This has a lot to do with personal power. And so, where are you following your heart? Could you use to bring more energy into your life so that you can follow your heart? Do you need to rest more so that you can follow your heart? This is really powerful stuff. So think about this, and this might help you. Think about this in this way. Is there something that you've really wanted to do, a next level that you've been looking for, a new passion you want to bring to life? And if so, can this be the time that you start clearing the road so that you can allow yourself to follow your bliss, your heart, your desires, and let that energy win in your life? So, if you've wanted to become a feng shui professional, the School of Intention is open for registration. I want to let you all know because it's starting soon. And below, you can find all of the details. And so, if feng shui in this way is something that you're passionate about, this could be something that you do, and you can get all the details below. But also, one of the things that I just did, and I've been really working on this with YouTube, is I made a little set of challenge videos. And I don't know if y'all saw them yet, but there's a set of make a breakthrough videos. There are 5 of them, and it's a playlist, and you can find it, and it can help you to start eliminating from your life. I did a video, I figured out there are about 5 big things that I've seen standing between people and what they want, and some shifts that you can make, some things that you can try to start letting that stuff go. Now, this is a Leo moon, so it has a lot to do, again, deep emotion, deep feeling. And this can be something excellent for you if you feel like there are things you're ready to be free of. So on a full moon, it's very common to do a release ritual where you do something to let go of the things that you don't want to hold on to anymore, the energies, the feelings, the things that you're just really ready to be free of. So now, if you've ever done this before, you know it's kind of a symbolic start, but it can be a really big thing. So you can watch the Breakthrough video series and you can go through and do the challenges for the videos that really hit you. And that could be a great thing to do. There are 5 videos, and I think we have 5 days until the full moon if you're watching it right now. But yes. And so you can do that if that really resonates with you. If you look at them, they're very short. But a personal release ritual can be really helpful. So just grab paper and sit down, write out whatever habits, patterns, emotions you are ready to be free of. You're ready to just you're ready to get rid of the fear of starting your own business. You're ready to get rid of the fear of the fact that there's not enough to go around. You're ready to get rid of the pattern of being late to things. You're ready to get rid of the feeling like you're just not good enough, whatever it is that's going on with you. And we all have something. All of us have something. Otherwise, we'd all be doing like everything on level 15, right? So write it all out, whatever it is. really get to the core of what would be transformational for you. Like, wow, if I was able to get rid of this, whew, that would be incredible. Put it all on paper, declare that you're ready to be free of it, and then you can just tear up the list, put it in the trash, and take out the trash. Now, if you do this and you write it all out and you tear it all up and you go, "Oh, I feel so free. That's amazing." Fantastic. But usually there's another step. And that's what I want to talk about today. So once you rip up your list, take it out. Some people burn it, which is great. Again, that fire energy. Once you've got that out of your space, you're done. You're throwing it away. Once you've done that, think to yourself, what practical step can I take now that's going to help me to really untangle this further in life? So, the best healing work I've done, the best transformational work I've done that has to do with energy, deals with energy, but then there are actions to take in life to reinforce that energy. I would love to say that we can just whoosh, like quantum leap, everything's gone, never have a thought again, things never come back, the habit just gets erased in 5 minutes. But we have patterns in our energy field and in our mind that we have to unwind in real life, as well as in our day-to-day life, in our day-to-day active life. So we want to make sure that once we energetically release stuff, that we also take those practical steps. So write out whatever that might be. It might be a support group. It might be some learning. You might realize there are things you need to learn about communication. You might have to do a little bit of forgiveness of yourself or other people. What practical steps can you take in life? And you can't get this wrong, meaning there's no wrong steps. Trust that this is a very big time of trusting yourself. Trust that the actions that you feel compelled to take are the actions that are going to really light you up and make a big difference for you. So again, you can't get this wrong. You can't screw it up, and trust in what comes up for you. So now you've done a release ritual. You've decided to let something go. Maybe you've decided, wow, now is the time that I'm going to change this routine or change this habit. And yay, now we've got like a real road opening. The idea of doing this is to open the road to more. If you've watched the 2022 Feng Shui video, or if you've watched the Year of the Tiger video, it has everything to do with, one, clearing out every old thing that we can think of that keeps the road closed, that makes us feel hesitant, that makes us feel like we can't move forward. And then the key here is once that stuff is clear, just diving into action. And while most full moons are releases rather than diving into action, this is a time to dive into passion to move you into action. So let's look at ways you can use fire and this fire energy to infuse your home with a higher level of energy. So passion is a part of just about everything that we do. Right after I film this, we're going to start the business training in the School of Intention in the professional school. And one of the big things that I talk about throughout the entire training is if you're not aligned with what you're doing, if you're not lined up with what you're doing, if you don't feel what you're doing and you're going through the motions because friends are doing it, people online are doing it, other people in your industry are doing it, if it's not aligned with you, it's not going to be awesome. It's not going to be magnetic. It's not going to be fantastic. People are, I am, chances are you are really attracted to energy. You're really attracted to a vibe. You're really attracted to a wisdom and a knowing. You're not attracted to someone who looks like they're forcing themselves to do something that they don't want to do. If I decided I didn't like doing these anymore and I love doing them, then if I kept doing them, there'd be no vibe. I would just be sitting here reading off a piece of paper and going, yeah, and then do this, this, and this, and then do this, this, and this, and then like happy full moon. It's not the same. When you look at all the things you're doing in your home, if you're doing them because you're forcing yourself, even to clean your house, if you're forcing yourself to clean your house, that energy of force keeps it from being as awesome. If you're forcing yourself to clear your house, burning herbs or doing whatever, and you don't like to do it, it's not going to be that big of a clearing. The idea is that it is something in my mind that is attached to you. So wake up your passion to set up your home for a greater level of success during this full moon. Now, how can you do that? Bring more of your fun and your joy to all the things that you're doing. So for some of you, you might put on dance music and clean your house. I love listening to certain lectures, inspiring lectures while I clean my house. And when I do, I feel like the wisdom of these lectures, like TED Talks, things like this, go into my home as I'm scrubbing things and polishing things and vacuuming things. You might put on a really fun disco music and dance around your house and clean your house. That brings joy into your space, and it brings that fun and that passion into your home. Clearing energy. So cleaning is always a great thing for all of these moons, but then clearing energy in a way that's going to help you specifically to feel like you are making a big personal breakthrough. So it's really about you showing up for it rather than, again, following a ritual that someone says. One of the easiest things you can do to clear a space is open windows, open doors, get the air flowing. Another fabulous thing to do for this moon, if you are aligned with it, again, you have to feel it, is as you're cleaning your house, take a candle with you and light the candle in the first room after you're done cleaning it. Sorry, guys. I don't know what that is. I thought I had this off. And of all things, it was a spam call. So take a candle with you into every room. And after you clean it, light the candle. The candle is going to burn. Set an intention that the candle is going to remove any extra stuck energy, stagnation, anything that's in that room. Move on to the next room. Clean it, have fun with it, put your music on, do your stuff, even clean with fun methods. Look up fun ways to do things, like an easier way to clean your blinds. Whenever I learn a cleaning hack that works, I am so psyched. Do you feel that way when you learn a cleaning hack and you're like, oh my God, it's working, it's working, it's working? When I learned a way to clean my tiles, I was like, oh, I got a steamer. It was just like all of a sudden cleaning like went to like a level of passion. So it might be even new methods that you learn that make this more fun and more infused with passion. So now, as you're done with the next room, once you finish it, go grab your candle and move it to the next room. So the candle is going to do a tour of your space while you are cleaning your house. Now, if you live in a studio or a smaller space, just move the candle, like the area that you just finished, let the candle be there, do the next part, move the candle there, take the candle on a tour of the space. This is really fun, and it's also very symbolic. And again, you're lighting up, activating, using the power of fire to cleanse the space. If you do like burning herbs, if you do like burning incense, burning things can also be a wonderful way to cleanse your space. You just want to make sure that you can also open windows, open doors, open things so that you're not getting the stagnation of smoke. You're releasing that smoke so it can go out and transform. For many of you, it's kind of cold out, and so it might not be the most convenient to have to open all your windows and things. So just that deep house cleaning, move a candle through your house and feel the space opening up. Feel the space opening up. Feel that deeply. Feel the space opening up. This makes a big difference. Feeling is what this is all about. I don't know how many of you watch Pam Gregory, but I think that she is one off the charts, one of the best astrologers I have ever seen in my life. There are probably 5 astrologers on YouTube who blow my mind. And Pam Gregory is certainly at the top of the list. And she's really into heart math and the study of the power of the heart. This moon, again, Leo has to do with your heart, following your heart, connecting to your heart, but becoming more open hearted as a way to change your life. And so, one of the things that she mentioned when she was talking about this full moon, and you can go and watch her video, it's quite spectacular. One of the things that she mentioned was a study where people meditated on their heart. You just did a meditation, a simple meditation, and focused on your heart. And when you focus on this area, this heart area, like right here, this whole area, when you focus your energy here, how it can just really, it exponentially, I think by like 20,000 times over, made this energy of love more potent in life. Your heart is magnetic. Your heart is emitting wisdom. Your heart is communicating. Your heart is not just keeping you alive. Your heart is also a part of your brain. Like there is actual like communication happening, very powerful communication, and also a storage of information. And more scientific studies are being done about this, because just like it was learned that your gut has sort of a nervous system brain type thing going on, where again, we have that intuition. We also have that heart sense. We have that follow your heart, that feeling. And these are all really interesting. We're not just operating from our mind. Our full body is engaged in everything that we're creating. So becoming more open-hearted and doing things that help you to become more open-hearted are always going to make you more powerful at manifesting. But this year is aligned with everything. Again, if you watch the 2022 Feng Shui video, if you watch the Year of the Tiger video, so much of it is owning who you are and how amazing you are. Not because of your achievements, not because of your successes, not because of where you went to school or who you know or any other random metric that has nothing to do with you. It's how awesome you are and being able to stand in that. And then also owning your talents, your abilities, your skills, and being able to say, I am really good at this. And knowing that when you're really good at something, that doesn't mean that someone else can't be as well. And that doesn't mean you have to be the best and in a way that makes someone else less. We often hold ourselves back because we don't want to make people feel bad. We want to not take all the spotlight. I mean, today, like, what is going on? I feel like I'm just like oh, an angel. Well, that's sweet. I feel like I'm like a phantom today with all this light coming in. But the key here is it's being able to be in the spotlight and understand other people can be in the spotlight at the same time, and grabbing that spotlight and living in that spotlight and owning that feeling that you can be awesome and being able to be okay with that. So one of the things you can do, again, to open your heart and also open up more of this collective synergy, Venus, Mars, Vesta, bringing together synergy, bringing together people, seeing your friends, coming together with others that are like-minded, joining groups, joining trainings, joining things that you're passionate about, where you're going to connect with other people as well, finding mentors, finding collaborators. Not about competition. It's about everyone rising together. It's about everyone rising together. This is the thing. And following your heart energy is so incredibly powerful. So to tune into this more, you can even do things for your heart chakra, like eating more greens. There's a whole heart chakra video on the channel if you want to search it. But things like eating more greens, having green smoothies, having salads, feeling more connected to nature and all the greenery, really, really amazing. Trees are really amazing. They have so much wisdom. Really connect to that energy. Also, giving more for the sake of giving, not giving because it's virtuous, not giving to be a good person, giving in ways where you are demonstrating that we are all connected. giving freely, giving freely with no expectations. This is a life supercharger. I had an experience the other day. I was driving home from a friend's house. I've really been getting into this synergy, and we were working on her house. And it was funny because I just do this for my friends. And she had handed me some cash for something, and I just stuck it in my bag and I didn't look at it. And I was driving home, and there was someone who was on the side of the road who really needed help. And I was in the middle actually of the road, but pulled over toward the side where I was right by her. And she came up to the window. And normally I just become very afraid. There's a lot of danger stuff happening in Los Angeles. And I just felt so sincerely she needed help. And I was on the phone with a friend, and I was looking at her. I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't have cash. I never have cash on me. And I was like, wait a second, I do. And I opened my bag, and it was just $100 bills. And I was like, oh, and I asked my friend, I was like, should I just give $100 bill? And I was like, why am I even asking this? And my friend was like, I just Venmoed you $50. Give her $100 bill. I was like, I'm just going to give her all this money. I just gave her the money. I didn't even think about it. And it took a while. And I didn't realize there were all these cars behind me. And as this was all happening, I guess people were watching. And usually in LA, when you stop traffic, you get screamed at. You get people who are screaming at you, who are like beeping and going crazy and even getting out of their car to like come at you and bang on your windows. And instead, people were getting out of their car and giving more money. And I was just like, whoa, I don't know what's happening. But I had to move my car because, again, I was blocking traffic for a long time. And I was driving away, and a guy pulled up next to me. Again, I don't like this pulling up next to cars thing. And I was like, oh my God, telling my friend, there's someone who keeps trying to come up next to my car. And so finally I rolled my window down, and he just was beaming, and he was like, that was so awesome. That just made my day. And I was like, me too. And my friend was like, me too. And we were all kind of crying. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, we shouldn't have people like this. Everyone should not need that kind of help, especially not in a rich nation like the United States. But everyone came together. No one was yelling at each other. No one was fighting. No one was beeping. And this guy felt so compelled to have to like run me off the road to tell me how awesome it was really awesome. And it just reminded me that, even when you think no one's looking, even when you're doing things just for the sake of doing them. And, I didn't think anyone was there. I wasn't looking behind me. It's really powerful what happens when you start giving just to give, just because you feel like I've got to give, I've got to give, I've got to give. A lot of people give because they hear if you give, you get back. When you have that in your mind, it doesn't really usually work. If you just give, just to give when you feel compelled to do so, it's incredibly powerful. So more of that synergy, more of that, even finding groups where you can volunteer your time, volunteer your energy, really, really powerful. And of course, it's got to feel aligned to you. It's got to feel really good, and it will change your life. More listening is also really important for opening your heart, listening, and also truly responding and being there for people, showing up, having that stronger sense of synergy. And anything that you do to bring your heart energy and your mind energy together. One of my favorite simple exercises to put a hand on your head and a hand on your chest, and you can do it right now. And just breathe. And you can breathe like this for a few minutes. And you'll feel ultimately your mind and your heart start to sync up together. It usually feels like a wash of energy going through you, clicking things together. And you're just like, yes. Now, to take this to the next level, shower your home with love. Where can you bring more love to your home? Where can you bring more love to your home? How can you put love center stage in your home? So you can go through room by room and ask yourself, like, can I do things I love in this room? Do I love being in this room? How does this room make me feel? Is this a room that's full of love for me? And do this in every room. And you might find really simple things. Let's say you love to meditate, and there's only one little place in your house where you can meditate, or your apartment, and you have this big, beautiful sofa. And you decide, you know what, if I added a few extra pillows to the sofa and maybe added a throw blanket and a candle on the coffee table, I could meditate there as well. Putting your love center stage. You might love to paint, and you have made all these paintings and you keep them on a table or in a drawer or in the garage or in a closet. Take them out and put them on the wall. Put your love into your space. You might love to cook, so you might decide to reorganize your kitchen. And in reorganizing your kitchen, it just transforms the energy everywhere. That is super powerful, so that you are brought into that space. You might love to entertain and have people sitting around the table. So you might decide to highlight this table by making a centerpiece or getting flowers every week and putting them in the center of the table and just really creating something super beautiful there. Can you see how you can do this? You can fluff up your bedroom, and let's just say, you love to get really, really good sleep. You decide to pour a little extra energy into your bedroom, maybe get a linen spray and keep it on your nightstand and spray your linens with some lavender oil before you go to bed, highlighting, amplifying the love in your house, in every room that you spend time in every place that you love, in ways that you love to do it. This can do so much, because when you're doing this, you are allowing your home to affirm and support all that you love. And this, to me, is the ultimate expression, not just of love in your space, but of abundance, of having a sanctuary, of feeling present, of feeling grounded, of feeling inspired, feeling activated. Remember, all this stuff is a practice. All this stuff is a practice. Doing what you love is a practice. Keeping your house clear is a practice. Feng Shui itself is a lifestyle, as someone said. It's lifestyle. It's a practice. And it's got to be your practice. That's what we teach in the school. It's not just about what I say or what I do. It's about how that translates into your life, and how ultimately, if you're doing it professionally, how it translates to other people. And staying connected, staying close to who you are, following your heart, really being connected to your passions. This is monumentally important. And again, in 2022, Year of the Tiger, all the themes, all the energies, they all point to making breakthroughs. So if you haven't watched the breakthrough video series, that I just made, the little challenge series, I will link it below later. You can find it on the channel if I don't link it yet. And if you really want to dive in and make a big breakthrough, the free Breakthrough Camp video class, which is the prelude to the Breakthrough Camp, is going to be starting soon. And I have that linked in the description box below, so you can sign up and start those in just a few weeks. And it is a deep, powerful cleanse for your home energy in so many ways. We get really into it. It's like an hour-long free class, and I hope you love and adore it. It's really special. Everything, bringing in rainbow energy, so much cool stuff. And it's all in the service of you having a home that supports you. This full moon is all in the service of you having that energy, that heart energy to support you, that passion infused in your home to support you, that clarity, the stuff out of the way, the release, and doing it, of course, in energetic ways, in practical ways as well, so that you can really, truly thrive. And the next level, if you're waiting for it, it's waiting for you. So I hope you have so much fun with this. Thank you so much for putting up with the crazy light show that is going on all over me today. We finally have normal light at the end of this. But I really hope that the message, forget about all this doesn't matter. The message is most important for this moon. And hopefully that came across for everyone. And you can think already of some things you can do to really activate this energy in your home and in your life. And I'm so excited. It's the start of this big ramp up of momentum and energy. There are no retrogrades right now. Everything's speeding forward. Things are going to be moving faster. It's just, it's phenomenal. So I'm wishing you so much love, so much grounded peace. I'm wishing you so much of a feeling of being where you are and loving who you are right now, and wishing you so many big awesome breakthroughs. If you have questions, comments, please leave them below. If you want to become a feng shui professional, again, the school details are below, and we are starting school soon, in the School of Intention. And it's such a creative, amazing, affirmative, empowering experience. And there's so much more to come. So I'm going to be making tons of videos. If you have requests, always reach out and let me know. And happy full moon on Wednesday. I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.